Hi, everyone. Today, I want to share my journey into product management. It was not a straight line and definitely was not hired directly into the role. And I had to grow up to it, right? So, where did we start? I started 4 years ago at Dell as a solution architect. And what I loved most about being a solution architect is solving technical problems, building complex solutions, improving performance, integrating systems. Those are everything that I really loved about being a solution architect. For me, engineering wasn't about just fixing the problem that you have today, but building a solution that will be lasting for the next 5 years to the least, or whatever is next, because technology is always changing. After a few months into my role, I noticed that I was spending all my time focusing on how can I design an architecture that fits the ask. But I realized I wanted to be more involved in conversations around why are we building this? What is the need for this solution? What problems are we solving in the first place? I realized I wanted to shape the what and the why and who are we solutioning for. There was a shift, and it started when I accidentally walked into a product strategy role myself. And it all began with a gap analysis of what our applications are delivering today and how it needs to be improved to deliver and increase velocity within our engineering teams. So the outcome of my gap analysis was presented to a vice president. And just to talk a little bit about what exactly was the gap analysis, it was a one-page document that detailed the current challenges within the applications and their impact to business and what are the improvements that is needed and how that improvement will benefit business in terms of cost savings, improving velocity, winning over more customers, enhancing customer experience. This document was shared with my leader. My leader invited me to the next leadership staff meeting. I presented this to my VP. And like I said, I did accidentally walk into the product strategy because I really did think that I was simply providing feedback on how our tools are doing today. That was the moment for me. It really did change my thinking, and I stepped into this product mindset in that meeting. There was a few things that I needed to unlearn to be successful in this role and to continue to be a product manager. And one of the things that I started doing was I stopped saying yes to everything and started questioning, why is this important? What problem are we solving? What benefits will this bring to our customers? By asking and changing the shift in my mind, simple questions that started reflecting in my calendar. My calendar went from being just project focused, it became more of a conversation with leaders, understanding their goals and identifying different ways we can work together. That was the beginning. I also took it one step further and got myself certified. Wanted to be a product manager, just not just in my mind, but also on paper. It's important. So I went and certified myself as owner and product manager. I I landed my first role as product manager in Dell within 6 months after joining Dell. So what I learned from this experience is when engineers start to move from focusing on just the how and start thinking about the what and the why, you're unlocking a totally different type of impact. It's a huge bonus that you understand the how because it's real. I do really believe it's a strength that is going to set you apart. You are able to spot blockers ahead, communicate with engineers effectively, and improve velocity of any engineering team. I truly believe if you're an engineering person who's very focused on the implementation right now, you have the right foundation to be a product thinker. And with support and space, you will be able to grow into it. Today, in my role, I work with researchers and brilliant engineering guys who are focused on the how, but my role is entirely about how will this how benefit the business? Is this a long-term or a near-term value that could be benefited? What will it take to bring this experiment to the real world use case? And I surely do love it. Every day I get to make sure that we work towards a purpose. And that's what full circle looks to me today. And if there's one thing I have learned is you don't have to give up being technical to be strategic. You just have to start thinking and ask the right questions about the what and the why.